மீனொடு ஆமை கேழல் அரி குரலாய் முன்னுமிராமனாய் தானாய் பின்னுமிராமனாய் தாமோதரனாய் கற்கியுமானான். Bhagavan actually does so many avatars. And from today's Tirunama, we will start to see the meaning of the avatarams. We have seen Narasimha's avataram in the discourses we have seen. Today, we are going to see yet another avatar, Vamana avatar. In today's Pashuram, which is 153rd Tirunama, 154th and 155th, all these three Tirunamas are for Vamana avatar. Upendro, Vamana, Paramshu. All three actually belongs to Vamana. He is called Upendran because he is a brother for Indran. Both Indra and Bhagavan Vishnu, Vamana, share same mother. Aditi is the mother's name. Aditi had 12 children. The eldest is Indra. The youngest is Bhagavan Vishnu, Vamana. Upa Indran. Indiran Shiruvan Termun Ninnanai Tiruvallikeeni Kandene. Tiruvallikeeni is one of the Dividesham where Tirumangayalvar says, I see a Vamana avatar standing there, and he defines Indiran Shiruvan. Indiran is Devendra. Mahabali actually took all the Rajya of Devendra, but Mahabali is a good person. His great-grandfather is Hiranyakashipu. His grandfather is Prahalada. He is a grandson of Prahalada. And Bhagavan, when he did Narasimha avatar, told, I will not kill anyone who comes in your dynasty. So he cannot kill Mahabali. At the same time, Mahabali itself is greedy but not bad. So he has taken all the wealth from heaven, Shvarga, we don't call heaven, Shvarga. And now Indra is now asking Vishnu to do an avatar. He is born to Indra's mother itself, Aditi Devi and Kashyapa. That is why he is called Kashyapa, because he is a son of Kashyapa. So now, Upendran is the name given by Aditi to Bhagavan. Upa Indiran. Upa means younger. Indiran is his brother. Anujan is also called younger. Ramanujan means younger brother of Raman. That is why Lakshmana Muni, Bhagavat Ramanujan is called Lakshmana Muni. Lakshmana is also an incarnation of Adishesha. Ramanuja is also an incarnation of Adishesha. So both share the same name. That's why he is called Ramanujan. He is almost done what Lakshmana has actually done. So Anujan, Upa, all these are younger. So Upayindiran, that's why they have named it. Next Tirunamam is Vamana. Vamana stands for a dwarf. Very, 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 very small. How small he is? He is small that we see some dwarf in our life, right? Those people are like Trivikrama. That small, that dwarf he is. He is basically a very interesting personality. Andal in her third Pashuram says, Omgi Ulagalanda Uttaman. Uttaman means one who makes himself small, makes others big. There are three categories of people: Adhaman, Madhyaman, Uttaman. Adhaman means I should be good, everyone should be gone. That is what is called Adhaman. Madhyaman means I should also be good, my next door person should also be good. That is Madhyaman. Uttaman means even if I am not good, others should be good. That is called Uttaman. Even if I am small, let others be big. Here, Indra is not even near Bhagavan. Indra is a king of one particular Shvarga. Bhagavan is the owner. We saw, right? Adi, Antam. Bhagavan is everything. He is the person who created that particular. Let us say, for example, I have 3 homes and I am the owner of all the 3 homes, and I have asked one of the person to take care of one particular home. Then who is bigger than who? Actually, now, if I am actually bigger than that particular person, why will I not be more than him? I should be less than him. Here, he came as Upendran, he came in a dwarf route because he wants to show I am lesser than people, but still he wants to make sure that his kirti is bigger than people. It is not about how they look, it is all about how they actually present themselves. Now he came as Vamana and he came as a Brahmin, small brahmachari Brahmin. He came to Mahabali. When he came to Mahabali, Mahabali didn't even see him. So Alvar in one Pashuram says, Mavali Muvadi. That's what he actually says. Now Mahabali is sitting on top there. He is doing yajna. This boy is a very small boy. He is actually standing. He says, Hey Mahabali. Now he sees from the top, even my mother only calls me Mahabali. Who is this guy comes and calls me at Mahabali? And I am the king actually. He is a small boy. Who are you? What do you want? That what he says on top sitting there. He says Muvadi. Now Mahabali actually says, if we need something to somebody, if we need, say for example, I need 10,000 rupees from one of my friend. I go to him. First of all, I request him. I don't call him by his short name. I don't actually go and then show my attitude. I just go behave myself and I tell 2-3 good things about him. You are my very good friend. You have actually helped me in so many times. Why don't you actually help me now also? I need 10,000 rupees for this, for that. That is how I ask, right? But Bhagavan wanted, he went as a brahmachari asking for yachana. When he asked for yachana, how he should ask? Mahabali, you are a great king, you are so many good, your grandfather is very, very big person, you are a very big person. That is how he should have spoken, right? He says, Hey Mahabali. His total attitude is different. Muvadi. Here in Pashuram, in Bhagavad Guna Dharpanam, Parashara Bhatta writes, because he is the person who always received praising. He never praised anybody. So he don't know how to praise people. Second one, here I need 10,000. That is why I went and then did that. He doesn't need the 10,000. He already have so many than that. But here just for drama he is actually coming. And also he didn't come for himself. He came for his big brother. So for him, he don't want anything. Then Mahabali came down and then asked the young boy, you are so young, you don't even know how to ask yachana. I will give you a rope. And that rope, you throw how much ever you want. If you don't have strength, I will call one of my god. I will ask him to throw how much ever he wants. Till that place, you take all the land. Till that place, if there are cattle, you take all the cattle. Till that place, if there are Shvaranka, if there are Shvarna, if there are gold, you take all the gold. And I have so many things to give. Why are you asking in the small feet? You are asking for 3 feet actually. Vamana's response was the greatest thing of any bhakta has to actually get. He says, Hey Mahabali, if a person is not getting satisfied with the 3 feet of his own feet, He is not going to get satisfied whatever you actually give. So the satisfaction is within me. The contentment is within me. I am not going to do what you are saying. You are going to do what Yachaka is asking. I am asking for only this. Can you give this or not? That is what he says, and he is very, very happy to give. When he gives, the next Tirunama is actually Trivikrama. The Tirunama is actually Trivikrama, but here in Sahasranamam, the 155th Tirunamam actually says Paramstu. Paramstu means tall. It is nothing but just tall. Trivikrama is also tall. Trivikrama means the one who is far grown to a level. His own Tiruvadi went to Satyaloka. In the Satyaloka, Brahma is sitting. Bhagavan Tiruvadi came to Satyaloka. Brahma took his Kuntika Tirtham and then poured on in the feet of Bhagavan. That Tirtham actually came down. A drop of that came down. When it came down, if it falls on the earth, earth will get disturbed. Then Paramashivanar went and then had it in his own head. That is why it is called Ganga. So Ganga has all Trimurti Sambandha. Trivikrama's feet, Brahma's Tirtha and Shiva's head. So all the Trimurti Sambandha Ganga got. Ganga came from the Satyaloka. That is what we actually say. So here he is actually grown. Number one, Vamana is small. Ongi Ulagalandavan. Ongi Ulagalandavan Trivikraman. Parastu. Uttaman. Uttaman is Vamanan. So the same Vamanan here, I will just tell this in Tamil and then explain in English. Ongi Ulagalandadala Uttamananana. Illa Uttaman Gardana Ongi Ulagalandana. Whether Bhagavan is Uttaman, that is why he is grown far, or he is grown far, that is why he is called Uttaman. Here they say Bhagavan is always Uttaman. He is not an Adhaman, he is not a Madhyaman. He is always a Uttaman, but he has actually grown. So Vamana is the same person. Uttaman, Paramstu is also the same person. So shorter version is also the same person. The higher version is also the same person. Why we need to be shorter? Why we need to be higher? Because if he wants to connect with us, we are very short. We are actually so low. So he comes as Vamana and then we tell things to him. Once he receives the things, he becomes like a king. He becomes like a giant person and then makes sure that he protects us. So today, Vamana is born and Vamana will always bless us. Shri Vamanaya Namaha.